Students, for your own people, you clap like maniacs. And now when I'm saying hi, hello. No, I don't need claps. Can we try again? Hi everyone. Besharam log. One more time. I heard Udaipur, whole Rajasthan in fact, is very welcoming. Right? And I was welcomed really nicely when I came yesterday by the staff and the school. But now students are being different. We'll try again. I'll give you one more chance. Hi everyone. Very nice. Now in dance, usually because at times you have to maintain discipline, we can't go really loud. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be standing on the mark. Sorry camera, but I don't care. Anyways, so what we do in dance is we raise our hands up. Everybody, please put your hands up. So you're going to be loud also, you're going to say hi also, and you're going to shake your hands as well. Abhi nahi jab main bolu. I already started. Right? So hi everyone. Hi. Right, you can put both hands up. Doesn't look nice, right? All right, so before we, the whole talk, I had actually prepared my whole talk and be very honest. Firstly, you need to please give a big round of applause for all the speakers who came before me. Bas. Yeah, otherwise I'll feel very odd, yeah, peer pressure. Yeah, but they were brilliant. Good job. And a big round of applause for the audience. Because I have no idea. My whole pant is wet. I couldn't sit for that long, being very honest with you. No offense to any speaker. You all were brilliant. But I don't know how you guys are managing to sit for that long. Yeah, is it like, what is it? Is it sincerity? Is it discipline? Or you just been asked to sit? No, come on, answer me. What did it serve for you? What is it for you? And that's a lie. See, it's, you know what, I'm not saying that he's lying, but he's supposed to say such words. Why? Because he holds a certain position. Am I right? Think about it. A principal of a school cannot behave the way I'm behaving right now. Why? Because that's a principle of the school. They have to maintain certain decorum. That's how life works, right? My father cannot behave like me, playing around, kicking, splashing water. No, doesn't work that way. But my question is, why not? Why not? So that means you are teaching the society to judge yourself first. Put yourself on the spot. You cannot do wrong. In my world, where we come from, in dance world, what we say is make million mistakes. Because we are humans. But what our duty is, or our job is, that every time you make a mistake, make a new one. That means learn from your old one. Last time I was kicking, oh, that was a wrong kick. Okay, this time I'm going to kick, but I'm going to make another mistake. Yeah, that's a new one. So that's a progress in my world. That's not called mistake. Right? So now, let me ask you a question. I deviated from the topic, I'm sorry. I planned my whole line, right? So I'm going to ask you a question. What does dance mean for you? If you want to answer, if you know the answer, raise your hand up. Anybody? What does dance for you? Please. Freedom. All right. Anyone else? Expression. What you said? Lose motion? Who was that? You're from 9th standard? 10th. You can't behave like that. Yeah. Emotions. Right. What else? What? Fun. Okay. Oh, yeah, you were there. Sorry, my bad. I'm a little squint. Fun. Then what else? Come on, you all are giving me very complicated answers. Let's keep it very simple. You guys imagine you're talking to a 5-year-old. How would you explain this person, a 5-year-old child, what dance is? Huh? Feel happy. Okay. What else? Let's make it a little more basic. Thank you so much. See, that's why you're the director. Movement. I told him the answer before. Because I didn't want to waste time, so I already shadowed him. Give my answer right. Okay, so yeah, so whatever you all said is absolutely correct. But the point being, again, with the world I come from, there's no right and wrong. For you, it is maybe to feel happy. For you, it is for fun. For you, it is for fun. Freedom. Whatever you all said. Emotion. Sorry, so don't judge me, okay? Right? So for everybody, there is a different reason to do a certain thing. Right? But basic word, basic language, dance is equal to movement. Now, if you go back in life, or if you see every day what happens, before a child starts to talk, what do? Move. So if movement is equal to dance, that means we can fairly say that we all are born dancers. Right? But problem is that we all forget that over the time. Because we start living in the world we create for ourselves. That I am this or I am that. I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Because I was just talking to a friend of mine, actually the student, because we all as humans, we have a fear of being judged. Okay, but where does that fear come from? Have you all ever thought of? From here. From within. Okay, a lot of speakers spoke the same thing. That you give out in the world, in the universe, what you think of yourself. Right? So the fear is actually not what people are thinking of you. It's what you are thinking of yourself. Right? And we are not talking about you being a great dancer or a professional dancer. Only in one class you become Tiger Shroff and start doing somersaults. No. Dancing means just having fun. A movement in your life. Right? And I've forgotten my PPT. Anyways. Right. So yeah. We are all born dancers, just forgot the steps. That's exactly what I spoke about. So I'm going to be really quick in whatever I do. Okay, please, again, I'm saying I'm very nervous. That's the reason I'm going really fast. Don't judge me. This is the first time I'm speaking at TEDx. I had no idea that I have to behave myself. Yeah, looking at the other speakers, I realized oh shit. Is that what happens? Yeah, because I'm not the same. Yeah, I come from the place where I used to be the last bencher. Yeah, purposely I used to sit on the last bench so that I can ignore the teacher. Yeah, so that's what I am. Right, so, where is this? What's happening? Oh, yeah. So, this is something about me. Hi, people. My name is Atul Mehtani. I'm a dance educator, where people generally use this term about people like me, which is choreographer. Right? So, I don't like to call myself choreographer. I shifted my motto, my aim towards education, because I saw this gap, business point of view. Second, I also realized there are students like me who don't want to become Tiger Shroff or don't want to become Hrithik Roshans, but they just want to have fun in life. They just want to live life. It's like doing yoga or listening to music, meditation, right? So for me, meditation for me is dance. Right? So I play music, I just move around and no judgment. If anybody is judging me, that's their problem, not mine. Right? So that's what I started, I pivoted towards. So I've taught, as they announced beautifully, that I've taught a lot of students, from school children to celebrities, and from celebrities to people like us, people working class. Okay? Like my parents. There was a time when I was taking a dance class, and it was an open class where I could invite people. So I invited my parents. This was after 8 years of me dancing, okay, or teaching. So I was very, happy that they came for me, and they were learning. It was a Valentine's Day class. Don't laugh at my father, yeah, please, come on. Have some respect, brother. No, I'm kidding. So I was trying to make them do rock and roll. Okay, me being me, because I thought this was my time to take badla. I will take full badla. And I'm teaching, while teaching, I'm going next to him, and he looked at me, he's like, "Ghar pe nahi sikha sakta tha." Now, again, coming back to the same thing, why does this happen? Because he was trying to maintain his reputation, which is made up in his own head. He thinks he's some prime minister. Yeah? So he's making his own image in his head, and he thinks he will look bad doing something. But who is judging? Nobody. Is anyone judging anyone over here what you're wearing? Nobody. But you look into mirror yourself, that how am I looking? Yeah. So this is you yourself, right? But the minute anyone entered, did anyone comment on what you're wearing? Maybe in their heads they did. But that's not our problem. And that is what dance teaches us. Okay, now you must be imagining, why am I talking all this crap? But this is all related to dance, and this is exactly what happened to me in life. I was just sharing my experience with someone out there. When I started off dancing, I come from an English medium school, but I also come from a Punjabi family. And people who can relate, you must understand, we only spoke English, being an English medium, only in English period. Yeah. And the other times we spoke English was, good morning, ma'am. No, I'm serious. But it was an English medium school. So when you see a degree, yes, I'm from English medium school, but I can't even say, hi, how are you? I mean, I could say, but there's a fear again, because you haven't practiced it. Same thing related to dance. Now the fear is not with dance. The fear is that you haven't practiced it, so you might not look good, so the people will laugh at me, I can't even do this step, and the easier way to, I don't like dancing. That's the easy way out. Or I'm just too left feet. Am I right or no? Yeah, out of you all, how many people really genuinely asking this question? How many of you all don't like dancing at all? Yeah, this is not liking. You don't like movement at all? How did you came? You came on a wheelchair? You came walking? So then how can you not like walking? And just to let you know, even wheelchair is a movement. Yeah? So see, again, live example. He just lied to himself. There cannot be anybody who dislikes movement. Can there anyone? People who can't talk, they can move. People even on wheelchair. I've worked with Helen Keller Institute. If you don't know what Helen Keller is, deaf and dumb people, we did a bigger show than IFA awards with them. Everybody can move and everybody gets into movement or liking movement. It's like people saying, you know what, I never want to get married. I don't like marriages. Or I've seen bad marriages, the bad experiences. But then slowly you meet someone. Yeah. Then you get into the groove. You're like, okay, not bad. It's okay. We'll give it time. Maybe a few years. Then something happens, right? Because this is part of life. Same way when I used to study maths. I told him that when I talk too much to switch off my mic. And I think that's what he did. Anyway, so when I studied maths, I genuinely, I don't like to use this word, but I would, my maths teacher over here? Who's the maths? Sorry, ma'am. I hated maths. Don't kill me. Yeah. But over the period, I realized to pass certain exam, which is my finals, to get to another class or to get to another grade or another level of learning, I've got to do this, right? Because there are certain restrictions in life. So I had to do maths. But problem is, from our childhood, whether it's our parents or the society or whatever, we continued making dance as an extracurricular. Very unfortunate, even in schools. Okay, that's the mission I have been on. Now, why dance is extracurricular? When dance comes from our Vedas, the oldest form. Okay, now if you see, when our teachers taught us cultures in schools, how did they relate cultures, different states? It was dance, food, festival. Am I right? So where did dance go? We remember food. Yeah, oh, dhokla is from here, but chola bhatura is from here. But dance we've forgotten. Convenient. Right? So now what we have done is, because we don't like system. I'm pointing towards the director. Yeah, don't kill me. Okay, because we don't like what we have done, and it's not just him, because right now he's here, I can point at him. The whole education system, moreover CBSC and the NCERT. Okay, and I've spoken to them also. Now if you see NCERT book, they are working on the whole wellness program. There are about 7,000 students who are registered on Google committing suicide every single day because of their mental health. And this is just recorded. There is much more, because this is the only one which government wants to show you. But still, NCERT and CBSE is not doing anything about it. They have made a book. They have made a whole syllabus. I'm sure your teachers must have received it. It doesn't have dance in it. It has theater, it has coloring, it has arts, it has yoga. Yoga, a 5-year-old or a, say, first standard student, can they sit and do anulom vilom? Can they? No, they can't, right? Now, a person like me, the only asana I like in yoga is Shavasana. No, this is nothing to love. I'm being serious, guys. Please take me seriously. My parents never did. Yeah. So I chose dance. So I always kept on telling them, like yoga is Ayurveda. Okay, like in medication, like in science, yoga is Ayurveda, dance is allopathy. Okay, let people choose what suits them. Okay, let's not stick to one. कि सबको योगा ही करना है, just because Modi ji said it. Yeah, I mean, it should be open for all, right? My father, he hates dancing, but he loves yoga, which is absolutely fine. There are certain, and believe me, yoga has a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. I'm not against yoga. But it's just that my personality, I can't do it. Now, what's wrong in that? And who are you to judge me? Now, I'm not looking at you. Yeah? You know what I mean? So you can choose for yourself. Now, that comes to education system. So this is you must have realized the way I'm talking, I'm just a little angry at the whole education system, how it works. But again, there are a lot of other schools also. Like currently, if I talk about myself, I'm currently working with more than 55 schools all across India. And we have turned dance from extracurricular into dance education as a whole curriculum, where the child gets certified at the end of the year on a particular style they have done, or on the basics of each style. So there is a lot of improvement also. Big round of applause for all these schools. I missed a lot of slides. Oh yeah, this is the show-off slide. I call it a show-off slide, so people know who all I've worked with. So this is Sushant Singh Rajput, this is Deepika Padukone, Ranbir Kapoor, Shamak Dawar, Shah Rukh Khan. Who is this man? Arjun Kapoor, Salman Khan. Yeah? So these are just certain pictures. I keep this slide for show-off, definitely, completely for show-off, nothing else. Now, where is that girl, Samiksha? What was it? The first girl from your school. I am not impressed by them. I don't like celebrities. I am not influenced by them. That's why I said this is just show-off. Yeah, this is part of my work. Yeah, please don't kill me afterwards. Yeah, if you heard her talk, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, people today move less than ever. Now, this is not me telling you. If you go Google it, WHO, the World Health Organization, has recorded this, that 80% of adolescents worldwide are moving less than ever. They are insufficiently active. Okay, and this is accumulating to stress, anxiety, mental disorders, and of course, lack of joy in their life. So we need to do something about it. Now, as I can talk about dance, but there are other things to be active, right? Like whatever, sports or anything. Now, these are just some researches. I'm not going to get into details, but these, whatever I'm saying is backed by backed by the researches. Now, it's all not just about fitness. This is particularly about dance. Now, if you see, Harvard University has done research where it clearly says dance reduces dementia risk. You know what is dementia? If you don't know, you might have it. You're forgetting already. So because dance does a lot of things to your mind. It increases focus. There's a lot of cognitive improvement, right? So, and it also helps in improving, or not, I wouldn't say curing, but it helps in the curing process of schizophrenia. Okay, a lot of disorders have been, it helps, dance helps. It cannot cure, for sure. Okay, it cannot ever cure, but it can help in the process. Like I work with a lot of hospitals, a lot of cancer patients. Okay, what we do is we go there. The only duty what we do, and I feel blessed to do that, 1 hour a day, 1 hour, or not even 1 hour, sometimes it's half an hour. We just make them move. Yeah, just doing this much with music, you have no idea how happy it makes them. I can't even express it. Okay, you might just sit over here, you might just so sweet. But people who have seen it, you will really understand what it changes. It changes the whole system inside. It's like listening to music. When these guys were singing over here, I was standing over there, nothing. I honestly, I couldn't understand the lyrics because I'm really bad at it. Okay, not because they were bad. I am bad at it. But I could just do this. I was lost. And that was meditation for me. That was enough to make my day. Yeah, and students who were outside, was there anyone who was outside standing when they were singing? Not from you? So they were outside. Yeah, you guys were there. So they started singing outside just for an interview. And at least 50 people came and stood there. Now, why this happens? Not because they love them or anybody, or it can't be even just they love song. I was the one, I've never heard their song. But it's the art behind it. It's something that connects you. There are a lot of students who don't like dancing, or maybe they think they can't dance, but they will come up to you and ask them, who's your favorite actor? They will say, Hrithik Roshan or Tiger Shroff. Now, Tiger Shroff and Hrithik Roshan, both of them, they only know one thing, which is dance. And the other one knows gymnastics. But if you can't do it, why you still like them? Think about it. Because it's eye-pleasing for them. That means, unknowingly, they like it. Something is just stopping them. Right? Or you, or me. Right? So point is not to stop yourself and carry on helping yourself and other people. Now, medicine for mind, body, and soul. Now, this is my made-up shit. Okay, I really feel that dance can really act as a medicine for your mind, body, and soul, because it really connects you only if you are focused, only if you don't think of what people will say. Okay, and every spokesperson who came over here, they all have achieved certain things only because they didn't care about the people behind or around. Am I right? Because if they did, they would never grow. Right? Am I making sense? See, guys, I come from a place where there are only two expressions. One, yes. Second, no. This is something else. So I'm going to try one more time. Am I making sense? Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah. So these are some real stories. This is, again, I'm not going to read to you, but obviously this is going to be a lot of connection with you guys. You will understand, being shy, a shy person being in dance class, when you dance it out, you don't need to connect with other people. Even if you just stay behind and dance, it makes you feel free. Like you've let it out, you've done something, right? Same way, if you are, say, not focused, like I was, when I was in school, I wasn't very focused. So when I started dancing, it helped me focus a bit more. Okay, because dance steps is what, sometimes when someone's talking, you kind of deviate, like people like me, when I'm reading a book, my teacher has reached the 5th paragraph, I'm stuck on the 3rd one. Why is Pinocchio growing his nose? And Pinocchio has gone out and somewhere else. Right? That's me. But when it's about movement, like right now also, if you realize, or maybe you didn't realize, you are looking at me because I'm moving. And I'm moving my hands. So if I was just standing over here and being a good boy and talking about dance, by now, because dance is not that interesting in talks. It is very interesting when you do it or when you watch it. But in talk, what do you talk about dance? Like when I spoke to Osho sir in the beginning, he literally asked me a question, sir, what are you going to talk about? Because, like what? So then I explained it to him what I feel or what my knowledge about dance. So his first thing was, oh, I never thought we could see dance this way. I said, oh, I never thought you could hear me this long. No, seriously, because it was on Zoom. Like we were looking at each other's face. I never looked at my wife that long. Yeah, but thank you, Osho sir. Anyways, so these were just some testimonials, you can call it. And some evidences that how dance has helped universities across in Finland, UK, US, and of course India. Okay, these are literal evidence recorded. I'm not making them up. You can Google them. You can just Google, write, how does dance help students or in education? You will get all these answers. So I've not made them up. Some are out of experiences, and some I've just Googled and put it in a PPT. Okay, this is what? Oh, that's me. Yeah. So this is again something which I spoke about. Not treating dance as extracurricular, but treating it as an essential, as a part of education system, as a study. Okay, like why? Because see, it relates. Okay, let's talk about science. Do you have in science atoms and molecules? Have you ever thought how can you relate that to dance? Even I didn't. I just did. Okay. Imagine dancers as atoms, right? When they come together as a group, they become molecules, right? Now, what's the job of a molecule? What do? They vibrate, they rotate, they bond. Now, connect that to dance. Don't dancers do the same thing? So why can't we create like a nukkad natak or a performance based on a chapter of a science? Then next, physics in motion. Now, what's physics? What's Newton's law? Students, come on. Give me one Newton's law. How sweet. Equal. I'm going to complain to your science teacher. Okay, so physics in motion. Anything which happens in your muscles, any movement, forget physical. Inside what's happening, it's all physics. Right? When you jump, you fall down. That's gravity. When you spin, that's law of motion. Am I correct? Right? Now coming to maths. Shapes and positions. What's that in maths? What's that? Geometry, right? So why are you confused? As I said in the beginning, there is no right and wrong. Unless you answer wrong, you cannot be corrected. And if you think I'm going to judge you, you are right. But that shouldn't stop you. Come on, I am putting myself publicly open on stage for you all to make fun of me. And you can't even sit in public and make fun of yourself? Think about it. What's more difficult? You answering from there or me standing up over here and making fun of myself? What's difficult? Exactly, right? You didn't even have to say it. So point being, just go for it. Don't think. Okay, so that's how we connect your subjects to dance also. Now you as a teacher or as a student need to think and be more creative. How can you? Let's say pick up one day, make a group, pick up a chapter from science or whatever. Okay, so maybe some, whatever. Give me one chapter, heat, kinetic energy. What's kinetic energy? Can someone explain? Movement of particles. What are we made of? So is there kinetic energy happening? Think about it, guys. Now, how can I show this through dance to public or to students? Say maybe, 12th class, if you can, you take a project. Take up one chapter and explain that chapter through dance to a 10th grader or an 8th grader. Trust me, you'll find such innovative ways because a lot of people do understand movement. Now, I see a lot of schools, the schools I work with, nowadays school teachers, I'm sure a lot of teachers over here also must be doing it. They don't teach in classrooms anymore. Sometimes some chapters, they take them out, right? Now, why is that happening? Because teachers are also finding new, innovative ways to, make people understand, right? So you can connect dance also to each and every subject. Like language, Hindi, English, French. Like dance is what? Dance is what? Movement. But we call it, now if we call like a bookish knowledge, it's called the hidden language of a soul. Right? Now what's the hidden language? Can you tell me what I want to do right now? What do you understand with this? Very good. She's the only one. Clap for her. And I just did. No, I'm kidding. Don't judge me like that. You are the only one laughing at me. Okay, so yeah, you got the expression, right? She thought that I wanted to fart because that was my expression. Okay, a lot of you all thought I want to go pee because that was my expression. Right? So, language. All right. So now before I end, I'm not going to be talking too much. So what we do is, can I request all of you all to please stand up? If you don't like me, if you don't like what I'm doing, you can kill me afterwards. Sir, can we have lights on, please? Now this is the exam part. Yeah, you have no idea. These TEDx Heritage people are very smart. They called all the other speakers for free. They paid me only for this, for insulting everybody. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. All right, so now what we'll do is, we're going to just have a little taste of the medicine we were talking about. Right? Firstly, take your hands out of your pockets, unless you have something important there. Yeah. Now everybody put your hands up and down. So I'm going to say 1. You're going to give me 1 clap. Let's try. 1. I'm going to say 2. See, heritage kids are smart. 2. 3. No. When I say 3, even if you don't have enough space, you're going to give me a turn. Okay? Right? Let's try. Give me 1, 2, 3. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. Give me 1, 3. This is exactly what happens when your mind, body and soul is not together. Are you clicking my pictures? बता के तो करना, smile करूंगा मैं. One more time. 2, 1, 4. Yes, so you don't need to react. No, you don't need to react. If you hear something which is out of syllabus, what do? Wrong answer. Don't react. Okay, so now, everybody put your right hand up. Right hand. I'm going to be doing mirror image, so my left is your right. Now imagine you changing the bulb. Yeah, guys, electrician's job, you can't laugh, yeah? Every job is respected. Go bulb. Let's praise the electrician. Give me 2 claps. Simple. So 2 times bulb, 2 times clap. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, go. Change the bulb, give me clap. Change the bulb. Perfect. Now do, baba, ho gaya. Now let's try and do the same thing human beings. Because right now you did this. Very good. Yeah, let's try and move a little bit. So when I say move, what I mean is, when you say bulb, let's imagine the bulb is a little far from you. Yeah, and the person you're praising is standing downstairs there. Oh. Yeah, let's try. 5, 6, 7, go. Bulb, clap, clap. Bulb, clap. Superb. How simple is that? Yeah, how simple is that? Now from here, roll your hands inside. Yeah, now take it to the other side like a typewriter. Now roll it inside. Yeah, not ulti, in. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, go. Roll. Can we all say roll? Yeah, let's try. 5, 6, 7, say. Perfect. Try say it louder, not inside. Louder. 5, 6, 7, go. Roll. Now, anyone who's next to you, look at your partner. Anyone. Yeah. Now, one person hand down, other person hand up, give a high five. 10. Now switch. And towards each other, double clap. Okay, so what we're going to be doing? Boss, don't get overexcited, kids. You're going to be going single, double. Yeah, if I was in school, I would do that. Okay, now you don't do, behave. Okay, let's go from roll. 5, 6, 7, go. Roll. Clap. One more time. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, go. Roll. Clap. No wonder your wife is sitting there. He can't even clap properly, wife. Forget table manners. Teach him this. He's not even doing high five properly. Okay, anyways, let's try from the bulb. So do you all remember what was it? What? One day my principal called me inside and she asked me, what step did you learn? I went, did it look nice? You don't like movement. Why did it look nice to you? But you don't like movement. Don't take manga from me. Yeah. Bulb. That's the reason we named the step. Okay? Don't give me description. Who is Atul? The person who's wearing black and looks black and this and that. No. So name the step. That's the reason we can't giving a name, because memory reacts that way. So bulb. 5, 6, 7, say. High five, clap, clap. Simple. Yes. Now from there, one last step. Osho is giving me eyes from there. Last step for me. I love that step. Everybody keep your right foot forward. Right foot forward. Now hands out. Hands out. Now you're going to hit your right shoulder in front. Left. Guys, let me just clarify now once and for all. He is the paid audience. I paid him separately to laugh at every shit I say. Thank you so much, sir. Let's go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. This is called shimmy. What is it called? Shimmy means shaking your shoulders. Now it's actually a defined word for it. Shimmy means shaking your shoulders. Shimmy means your own. Yeah, let's try. So you're going to go shimmy forward, forward and back. And forward and back. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, go. Forward and back. Very good. Let me ask you one more time. Shimmy means? Now this is, I'm not even kidding, this is exactly what happened. You don't believe me? Look at the cameras later. Bhaiya, idhar aao. Idhar aao. Yahan pe rakho camera. Let's go again, shimmy. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, go. Shake and shake and shake. Tere ko karne ka hai? All right, let's go from the bulb. Last time, Osho, I promise I'm getting off right now. I promise you. 5, 6, 7, go. Bulb, bulb. Stop. Say it and do it now, yeah. You know why? What's the reason of saying it? Come on, quickly. Only one reason. To coordinate. Yeah? So people like us, oldies, when we can't remember, you can help us. Yeah, let's go. 5, 6, 7, go. Bulb, bulb. Roll, 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 roll. High five, clap, clap. Shake, 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 shake. Thank you so much. Give yourself a big round of applause. You can sit down. I'm sure you all couldn't see, but both of them over here were in high five only. Director sir was busy. High five. He was lost in high five shimmy ghar pe. Okay, but anyways, this was just to show you that if we add a little bit dance to our lives, everything changes. Okay, just add a little dance, little movement to your life. You will not need any medicine further in future. Yes, do you all agree with me? Thank you so much. I'm Atul Mehtani signing off. Bye-bye.